Okay, so with that, what I'd like to do, I'd like to introduce our guest speaker. He's going to speak. Okay, thank you. I'd like to introduce our guest speaker. I have a guest speaker, and I'm going to let him come up first. I invited him because I feel that he has a very, very solid resource for all of us as business owners. And he's never been in the class. I've never had him in the classroom. However, I have worked with him as a, I work on their not board of directors, their advisory board for their intern program. So, and I'm very happy and proud that I've been a part of his team. So with that, I'd like to introduce John Carlos with CCD, and he can tell you what he's about.
Anyway, I'm with the Community College of Denver. It's the Workplace Learning Project. And primarily we deal with students who are receiving public assistance. And we have a quick one-semester program, getting educated, internship, employment. That's our goal, is to help them bridge the gap between public assistance to independence. The reason I'm here today is to see if we can form a partnership where I can assist you and maybe you can assist our students. Once we have two programs, one is medical clerical and the other is business services, and along with the curriculum they take, they need to volunteer in the community internship to receive their certificate. I'm always looking for businesses who will give them the opportunity to learn. It is more, we can go more details. We do have volunteer opportunities where it's less intense. There are strict guidelines for the internships. I have flyers here that will describe that, but basically it would be going along the curriculum that they're learning. Antonio, he has taken some of our medical clerical students and worked with them front office, back office, and that's what we're looking for. The business students, there's really no limit. Business is everywhere. As long as customer service is primary, if they can deal with people, they can work with people, that's what we like to see. And then the computers and reading and writing skills, math skills, I think are equally as important, but the customer service skills seems to be universal, whatever you do. So if you're interested, I have flyers here, and I have just a brief application. Let me know a little bit about your company. A job description is important, that I know what you're looking for. I get to know the students maybe 10 weeks prior to placing them, so I know their behaviors, I know their skills, their strengths, their weaknesses, and honestly, their dependability. And if we don't get the proper match, it may not work out. It isn't guaranteed by any means, but I try to put proper match just to set the student up for success. So with that, I mean, that was brief, but if you have any questions about the program or what I am offering, please ask, because I know
And it's really a great program because it can really fill some the gaps in your business, or if you're starting a business. And like most small business owners, we don't have a budget. We don't have it in the budget to hire. We don't have, we're not positioned for that. So what we can do is we can consider hiring interns who are in need of credits and they are willing to provide a service. So it could be marketing. Terrence has worked with me in marketing, customer service, financials, whatever aspect of business you need help with, you call John, and he can, design a program. Of course, he has a form for you to fill out. But I feel like it's really critical information. So obviously, when we have presenters in the room before all of you, it's because the information is very critical for the development of your business, not just for today and just for this year, but it's really an ongoing basis because we want to position you for long-term growth. Okay? So,
I'm glad Cheryl mentioned that, because it is designed to not only be a learning experience for the student, but the length and duration of the intern is enough time where they can get back to you. You train them and they leave. I wouldn't keep too many employers that way, so I'd like to have them trained, self-sufficient, and then stay on. I usually shoot for up to 10 weeks, but some go on for 3-4 months until they get employed. We have a lot. That's usually when they're most successful, is when they stay on until they get employed. When they bounce around, then it just shows that maybe they're not ready for employment. But we have the most success when they stay on. So if you're looking for, like Cheryl said, it's essentially unpaid, but it's not free. You have to give back in return, and you see individual blossom, grow, and become independent, and that's why I do it. And Cheryl's been a blessing all along, and Antonio as well, because they've helped our students and they've helped our program to become what it is today.
Thank you.
We've had quite a bit of interns from this program, but we have hired 3, and some have even left and come back. So I mean, it was really nice to be able to establish those relationships and not just have an interview. You know, all of you, I'm sure, have interviewed people, and you just see what's on a piece of paper, but this is a way to actually learn how the person works and how they grow. And CCD works with a program where they can actually do partial reimbursement to an employer if they do hire them for a duration of time. They could explain more of that, but it does help the employer and the student.
Thank you. So
Okay.
is that it?
Yeah, I don't know how you want me to, do you want me to just leave these?
You
here
can
for
leave them, and then what we'll do on break, if everyone can grab that.